All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
218, jump. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Allen. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And here's Allen. Going to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Let's go, boys. Bring it at their own 20-yard line. Ready?
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Winston. That's caught by Howard, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shift. Hey, check 24.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Let's go, let's go, let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump it.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of football.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Allen sliding out of the pocket. Markel Lee in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Four yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Ready? Black 25. I got you. Switch.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 29, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a...
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Even.
On 3rd down, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for any. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, the former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And taken right on the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long for Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And this is going to be incomplete. Surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
General West, check 26, check 26,
On 1st down, it's Carson, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. On 2nd down now, it's Howard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Open man has got one. It's complete. That's good for a Buccaneer 1st to pick up of 12 yards. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Second down, Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Working out of the gun, Winston. And Winston lost the football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now this one complete to Robert Foster, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's caught by Parker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jameis to throw it. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Switch.
First down, Winston. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Winston now from the 50. And Winston lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Winston. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 25-yard line. And this is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Running with Howard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd and goal, Winston. It's complete to Jones. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now Winston on 4th down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for me.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at at the 9. Devin White picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Devin White able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Bosher now. And he's able to get it out of there. And this is a pretty good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Ready? Check 53. Good. 5 on the 50. Check 5 on the 50. Flip it.
A first down throw for Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. The 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percent.
And now here's another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Allen. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Allen going to go on 4th down, and it is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 9, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Winston to throw for it on 4th. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Let's go, son.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and inches, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bills on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. And this is Parker, complete. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing, Winston. And his throw here's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Winston. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will